This is Cooking with JPost, and here's your chef.
Hi guys, Chef Yochanan Nambiasi, cookingwithjpost.com. Today I thought, let's make it really easy. How many of you guys, you come home and you say, listen, I want to eat bread or something like this, and like, you just don't have time to do it, okay? So I'm making today a really great, easy, rustic bread. It's a Israeli lafa, okay? It's so easy to make, and it's literally minutes, okay? All you've got to do is basically make the dough, all right? So I made a dough already beforehand, really, really simple. So for every, let's say, kilo of dough, you need 3 tablespoons of yeast, you need 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, and about 30 milliliters of oil. Olive oil is always a really great thing to use. And enough water, which has to be sort of like warmish, to put into the mixture and just make a really great dough from that, nice and soft, and let it rise for about 40 minutes until it's sort of like doubled in size. So you can see over here, I've got my dough over here. Now what I did is I put my dough into this little container over here, and I sort of lined it with a little bit of oil, and with a little bit of luck, if I just sort of like throw it out like that, can you see? It's left that lovely and clear, but I've got over here this really lovely soft dough. Okay, so I've got the knife, I've got my dough over here, I've got about half a kilo, so I'm just going to cut this into small balls. I probably can get around about 4 to 6 balls from this, if you can see. And then what I want to do is I'm just going to put them over here, lovely and symmetrical. I'm going to roll those balls into a beautiful size, so afterwards I'm going to be able to roll them out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of flour, throw it like that, and I'm going to put 2 balls like this. Watch the hands. Press it down and just work it with your hands pressed down, and then slowly, slowly raise your hands to cup your hands, and you'll see that I've got 2 really lovely formed balls over here, and I'm just going to put that to one side, and I'm going to show you again. You want to come a little bit closer? Off we go. Hands down, rotating movement. This is like the Karate Kid, isn't it? Rotating movement, and then slowly, slowly, I'm cupping my hands, keeping it rolling, and I've got 2 perfect balls. Now that is actually really, really great for if you're making anything like rolls at home or something like this, you know, that you want to have them all uniform in size or whatever. So I'm going to just do that one more time. Okay? Put it to the side. Now what you can do is you can cover that with a cloth and let it rise, but this is like so quick. So what I'm going to do is a little bit more flour, like that, put me roll in the center, take a rolling pin, and I'm going to start rolling it, if you can see, and I'm going to turn it 45 degrees every 1 or 2 rolls. Okay, whoopsie, like that. If it sticks a little bit, you can put a little bit more flour on there and just roll it out like this, turning it around so I've got a lovely round shape. Okay, I've rolled it out. You can see it's lovely and thin, okay, like that. And I've got over here in the back, and we're going to go over there in a second, I've taken a frying pan, and I've sort of like just turned it upside down. Now in Israel, you can get something called a sage, which is made from wrought iron. It's sort of like a rounded, sort of inverted sushi wok or something like this, okay? But if you don't have that at home, no problem. You can use the thing over here. So let's just go over here, and I'll show you what we're going to do. So there we are. I've got my, if you can see, it's steaming hot. I put a little bit of oil on it so that it shouldn't stick. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lightly place this over the top. Well, it's got a little sizzle over here, okay? And I'm just going to, now what's going to happen is, because that's so hot, can you see, Ellie, down there, these little bubbles that are coming up, okay? Beautiful bubbles. Now what's happening is the yeast is getting lovely, and it's cooking it, but it's going so fast that the yeast is just going to die, but at the same time you've got these beautiful, beautiful little bubbles on the top. Okay, so we're going to give that like about a minute or 30 seconds of philo before we're going to turn that over. Okay, guys, a minute or so has passed. I can basically, even with my hand, I can turn it over. Look at that. And I'm just going to finish the other side. And it's just like so easy. I've got a little pan over here, and I'm just cooking it, and I feel like it's really rustic. I'm in Israel. I'm in the land of milk and honey, and this is really great for breakfast. And what I've done is I made a little dish, of hummus and zaitim and salad and everything like this. So I can make this in the morning. Like I can just make my dough at night or whatever, put it into the fridge, bring it out and just let it rise, and then I can make this literally for breakfast, okay? So here we are. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Look at that. Wow. That is so authentic. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick that onto this lovely wooden thing. Makes it so rustic. And come over here, look. I got this wonderful, wonderful thing over here. You can see I've got my lafa, I've got my Israeli salads. I'm ready to eat, guys, because I'm hungry. Guys, welcome. This is Chef Yochanan Lambiasi, cooking with JPost.com. Come back next week, and I'm going to show you another really easy dish. Take care, guys. Look at the bottom of the page. Get in touch with me. You can write me emails. You can ask about what I do, and I'll be here for you. Take care.